obviously have an army down here. That's right. Bruce Bochy's campaign is
it's growing.
It is growing by the minute.
They're handing out T-shirts, hats, mustaches. There's more Bochy for mayor followers every moment.
It's good for kids to get involved with politics nowadays. So if you really want to get involved in your community, come on up to the Hall of Fame Bar and Grill at the Western Metal Supply Building. I'm Troy Johnson. This is Bob Scanlon. And we are, and there they are. A group photo of it. Everybody get a camera over there. Yeah, there's the Bochy for Mayor crew. They are up here. Gosh, Bochy is just a cartoonable character. I love that man. BochyForMayor.com elects the man because he doesn't have enough to do handling a Major League Baseball team. He's going to have to handle the Giants for 3 games coming in here this series.
That's a good look for you, man.
You know what? If I could grow one, I might. You know, I hides a couple of the blemishes. Anyways, enough about my mustache. Let's go now for our Lane Home Furnishing celebrity guest tonight. The man whose face I am impersonating right now. I sat down before the show and talked with Mr. Bruce Bochy. Hey, we're down here around the cage today with a guy you might recognize, the man with the mustache, the man who leads this team, Mr. Bruce Bochy. How you doing, Bochy?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good. Well, what are your plans for the All-Star break? First, let's get the Frederick stuff out of the way. You got plans to relax?
Yeah, I have no plans, really. It's not something we want to talk about at this point, be honest. We have some games left, and the last thing you want the players or myself thinking about that All-Star break. But when it comes, I'll probably just hang at the house and kick back, maybe fish a little bit.
Now, I got a couple guys up in the studio with me today that are behind your campaign to run for mayor. I mean, what about this? Come on, after baseball, do you plan on shaking babies and kissing hands?
That's the last place I want to be. I know some guys are having fun with it here on the field, but first of all, I live in Poway, so that's not going to work. But it's a great city. I love it here, but I don't have enough to add to help out this city.
Right, and your one thing though, just say, I mean, Fantasyland, Bochy becomes mayor. What are you doing for the city? One thing you do.
Well, I continue what we're doing downtown. I think we have the greatest downtown in the U.S. I'd put a football stadium down here and make this the greatest downtown in the world because I think we're on our way now. And this ballpark's done a lot for it. I think we all see that. And, to add a football stadium down here, I think we'd even add more.
Alex Banos, your favorite new man, Mr. Bruce Bochy. Boch, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, that was Bruce Bochy down here around the cage. I'm Troy Johnson throwing back up to Scanlon. Hopefully you're next to me, so I don't have to throw it to myself. I toss to you, Scan.
Shaking babies and kissing hands.
Shaking babies and kissing hands. Absolutely.
Like the only thing that let me... I wish you could have interviewed him with that mustache on.
I should have gotten a hold of these guys before I interviewed him. I know. Now, 824 victories Bochy's got. I mean, me personally, I know that a lot of San Diego fans aren't a huge Bruce Bochy fan because the Padres haven't had enough winning seasons. But I honestly believe every time I'm down there talking to the players, they love this guy. They love playing for this guy. I've heard other players on other teams say, I would love to play for that guy. If players just respect him and want to play for him, I think you give him a good team, he's going to be a winner.
Well, he gave him a good team last year. He put out a nice product, taking the team from last place to almost first place. They're trying to do the same thing this year, and I agree with you. These players love to play for him. Why? Because he knows his X's and O's. He treats these players like men, and when they do have an issue, he confronts them with it. He takes care of business behind scenes, behind the closed doors of his office. He doesn't air his dirty laundry out in the press like a lot of managers do. So, yeah, these guys like to play for him, and they play hard for him.
Absolutely. All right. And and he's also got the largest head in Major League Baseball. That is a tip for our upcoming trivia segment, which we're going to have in just a second when we come back. All right, we're going to take a break right now. 619-501-2894. We might still have time for calls at the end of this show. It's Out of Left Field from the Hall of Fame Bar and Grill at Petco Park.